Yeah, let's get. When I pull up in the spot, they be asking what I got. Gas for an extra mile, an extra inch for the dot. When I pull up in the spot, better show me what you got. Red beam, hit shots, you better give me what you. Yeah, let's get. When I pull up in the spot, they be asking what I got. Gas for an extra mile, an extra inch for the dot. When I pull up in the spot.
Welcome to another smashing episode of Podcast with Soul. My name is Samuel Soul, and this is a very special episode. On today's episode, I'm going to be having one of the biggest artists to ever come out of Deep Sloot, the man with the biggest catalog in the North. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Hitman on the show.
How are you? Hi, correct. It's correct. Shout out for having me, my dog. Yeah, it's not the first time, but it's always not.
And today's very special because we're going to be breaking down the album.
Yeah.
But before we get into anything, we're going to have to start with the title of the album.
Sure.
And you just break it down for us, what it means for you. Because, we have different meanings. And, for somebody who might get lost in translation.
So, to live and die in the dust and faith, so it's just me showing appreciation and love from where I'm coming from. I'm coming from the dust and faith. I was made in the dust, so it's just me showing love, showing respect, telling our stories, the dusty stories, dusty guys. If you don't know, it's the trap, so yeah, the dust life is the trap life.
But before you actually decided that this is gonna be the title of the album, because I remember you had a mixtape titled Dust Life.
Yeah.
But what made you decide on this title, to live and die in the dust?
So when I was working on Dust Life, I found myself like this, I was at a point of just trying to find myself, my music, this new sound I'm trying, so with Dust Life I was still trying to find it. And then with To Live and Die in the Dust I finally found it and I'm giving it to y'all. And the moral of the story is we don't want to leave the dust, I don't want to leave the bando. I want to make the bando the type of place we want,
paradise.
Yeah, our paradise. I don't want to go to the burbs. We want to turn the bando into the burbs, keep our place clean, safe, make it a safe space, So yeah, that's what it's about, To Live and Die in the Dust. It's about sharing our stories, good and bad, and it's just showing love and respect to where I'm coming from, the hood made me.
But when you were working on Dust Life was supposed to be your debut album.
Yeah.
Then you decided to turn it into a tape.
Yeah.
Was it that the tape you were not ready, or the sound was not yet where you wanted to be?
Actually, there was quite a few reasons, So yeah, you can say one of it was probably I wasn't ready, and the sound, as I said, I was still trying to find my way, standing on both feet on the sound, so yeah, I wasn't ready and there was too many politics around the project, people, man. It was just a lot of things, yeah. So I was like, nah, I can't drop my first album with such energy involved, So I was like, let me just drop it as a tape, because I had promised people that I was going to
promise. So we were surprised when you were like, it's a mixtape.
Yeah, so I was like, let me just drop it as a tape, and it was not yet finished.
Oh, it was
we were still in the process, but we were almost done. So I just compiled the tracks that we were done with, and we put them out. Yeah.
Okay, now let's get into the album.
Yeah.
Let's get more into the album.
Sure.
When you were writing, okay, let's start with the single Him,
yeah.
Because I feel like for me, it's that song that defines you now, defines your growth in the past 10 years. We've been following your music, we know where you're from, and with that Him joined, I can tell that, this is like a different Hitman, the sound is different. When you were working on the joint, what was going through your mind?
Hey man, I was feeling like I'm the man as I am there, dude. I'm the man. I'm him.
Yeah.
Trust, best believe.
Yeah, they need to know that you're that nigga.
Yeah, I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga. So I was just feeling that type of way, and I had just things to pour out, just say. So at that time, so that's how, yeah, I was feeling like,
But
yeah,
there's beat selection.
yeah, it's
Did
crazy.
you just because normally I know producers, some producers they will just send you the beat, or sometimes you just find yourself in the studio and you record it. What happened with this one? Did you find yourself in that situation where you receive a couple of beats and
No, actually, what happened is 808 ICU is the one who produced the song. So most of the time, like I'm more involved in my things, like my production, my videos, my it's always my what I vision, like I'm involved, I'm hands on. So we picked the sample with Converse, and Converse was playing a couple of samples and we can chop. And we found out when then yeah, we chopped it, started working on it, and I was writing while he's busy making the beat. I don't make beats, but
you there? Like
yeah, I'm there. I'm like, yo, I like this. Can you keep this, or can you try this? I'm more involved. So yeah, we chopped it up. That sample, I was writing, and then as I was saying, I was feeling like, yeah, man, standing on top of the world, I'm him.
Then you decided to drop it as the first single,
The first single,
single of the album.
yeah, trust.
When I was listening, we attended the listening session, I got to hear different sound from That's Life to this, and I saw a couple of features on the album. How did you decide the people that you want to work with?
Actually, man, it was more of the vibes. There's a lot of people we reach out to, but
Most
not everyone will come back to us with the yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's just a couple of people. So it was more of the vibes, and the songs were already recorded. We didn't, yeah, all of them. Excuse me. They were already recorded, and we sent the songs to whoever we featured.
Yeah.
And then they would listen to the song and like, okay, if I vibe with this, I'll jump on. And then that's how we're.
Because I also saw you have the likes of Toto on.
Yeah, Toto. Yeah, Toto is
on. And you have New Sam on it.
New Sam.
And how did that collaboration come about?
Okay, New Sam versus what happened? New Sam posted something on his, I think it was Twitter or Instagram. I can't remember though. About like inquiries, who you can hit up. Then we hit up a management. We like want to work with New Sam. And then she was like, oh, cool. There's the conditions. Send the song. Then we sent the song. She vibed with it. And then yeah, they sent the verse back.
Then, because that verse is crazy.
It's too much.
Like it's just too much, man.
Hey, man.
Shout out to Musab.
Yeah, but I couldn't believe it, man. When I heard that, she sent it back. The verse. And I was like, oh flip, it's crazy. When I heard the verse, I was blown away. She's very talented.
She is
crazy.
So with the producers, how many producers are there on the album?
So I have 808 ICU. I have Zoe T. I have Just Tabs. Yeah.
So
I think those are the only three.
But like when you were deciding, okay, now we're on album mode. Did you actually like because most people they would take some time and maybe go to a certain place in order for them to be in that creative space. What was your process?
I was just taking my time with it.
Or were you just in the hood?
Yeah, I was just taking my time. There's a lot of joints I recorded in the process of working on this album. That
will not make it.
Yeah, that will not make it to the album. There's a lot of joints. I was just taking my time. Probably must have started like 2022. Yeah, 2021 probably there. Somewhere there.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's been long. And then along the way, there's joints like you can feel like, you can package new ones, drop them as a pack.
and those joints where you feel like you just dropped them.
Yeah,
so
some we
people
drop
can enjoy
singles.
them.
Yeah, while we still working on this, So yeah, but it took us a very, very long time.
But okay, I know they've asked you this question before.
Yeah.
Why on the album there's only like from Yod, only see like speaking on the feature and 808 who count him, but he's a producer.
Yeah.
We haven't seen any other artist.
Show me any other artist, man.
That deserve to be featured.
Yeah.
Well, that's not. You want me to answer that?
Yeah, show me. Anybody can show me.
Well,
show me any artist that I can work with.
We have a whole lot of artists. We have your Tony Baswani. We have your.
Are they on that level?
We have a whole lot of artists though.
Are they on that level?
I don't know. But okay. Given that, okay, my thing was that maybe probably the sound that you're making, a lot of them are not making the same sound.
Yeah. But I'm open to making any sounds. I make different sounds. I trap sometimes. I can make Muscali sometimes. I can make, hip hop, straight boom bap. Yeah.
But this album, it's more. It's a combination. I hear a little bit of Muscat in it.
Yeah,
I hear your Afro pop.
Yeah.
There's rap in it.
It's the new age Masatini sound.
Because you worked a lot with the likes of Marco, which they doing. What do they call some
Mzokoko? Yeah, I do have one song. Mzokoko. Marco co-produced it with Zoe T.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the new age Masatini sound.
Yeah.
It's nothing else. Like, wouldn't say it's a hip hop wara.
No. Yeah. It's the new age Masatini sound.
But like, okay.
But it's influenced by all these
other
sounds.
But like, okay, what kind of emotions do you want your listeners to go through when they listen to this album? Because I hear there's a whole lot of emotional songs, happy songs. I think you played one of the song that it's might make it on the album, might not make it on the album, which is I feel like it's just too emotional.
Yeah. But the one for my son,
for your son,
my kid and my daughter.
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't put it on my album.
But like, what is it that you want your listeners to feel when they're going through this?
I want people to just relate to my story, because it's like a story, It's like a picture. I'm painting a picture here. People just need to visualize what I'm saying and relate to it, and because it's little stuff, we don't capping, we don't do that capping this side, so that's real stuff, things that we've been through, things we've seen people go through, and we relate to them, and then we decide to put it out in the music, so that's real stuff. I want people to just be real on it, give me a real feedback, because it's real stuff,
But how many songs are going to be on the album?
Maximum is 12.
Because so far I've had like 20, 25. This guy has a lot of music that he doesn't want to drop.
Yeah.
Because I had like more than 30 songs that you were playing.
Yeah, it's just too much.
Kept saying it's not going to make it on the album. It's not going to make it on the album. So it's going to be 12 songs.
It's just, I don't want to make it at 12 songs. It's just hard to just, because the songs are dope, but
Yeah,
and I've been playing them for different people, and everyone has their own different tape. People like, I like this one. Why don't you? So sometimes it's a bit confusing, and but I just need to trust my gut
and go with the 12
and go with the 12 joints. Like, I feel like they will represent me well and tell my story.
What does this album mean to you? Because this is your debut album.
Yeah, it means the world, my G. I'm putting in so much. I'm putting in so much. I put in so many hours. I had to search my pockets. I had to go deep in my pockets for these, because I'm indie. Remember, I'm indie. I'm doing everything by myself. I just have people who around me who help me, But everything is just indie. If money is needed, I gotta make a plan. If we need to shoot a video, money is needed, I gotta make a plan. So yeah, man, it means everything to me, very soon. Yeah, it means everything.
Which is a very difficult thing to do.
Yeah, very soon.
Like, to actually put in everything in the album when you ending, because it's a difficult role, which is a lot of people understand, especially when you're about to drop an album.
Bruh, the rollout needs to be like it needs to. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm always saying, it's hard, Vesu, being indie, and no financial backup, no connects. We're just doing this with the power of prayer, So, and at times we gotta dig deep in our pockets, pay for these music videos, pay for these whatever studio sessions, these photo shoots. There's so much that's been put on, and people don't know. But it's
mostly they don't know.
Yeah, they will just judge you on whatever they see at that time or whatever they heard. But man, there's a lot that we're putting in the background.
But also, what's the more importance of owning your own masters? I think we had this conversation before.
Yeah.
I feel like now, since you're dropping an album, it's expensive to drop an album.
Sure.
In South Africa.
Sure.
In fact, anywhere in the world, without having any backup from the system, the record labels.
Sure.
What kind of impact it is? Like, how important it is to own your own masters?
It's very important, but it's because so that's your generational wealth for me. That's how I take it. It's gonna last longer. My kids are gonna eat off it. My grandkids can eat off it. So it's just generational wealth for me, and it's very important, especially in the black society. We need more of that. More of that.
But you've been in the game for almost what now?
It's over 10 years.
Over 10 years, and you got to see the raw side of it, the bad deals and all that. With this album, do you feel like the album is just gonna, because you know how the industry works, do you feel like it's gonna get where you want it to get?
As you know, when we indie, the system will always fight you back. It's hard to get on these playlists when we indie, Our streams, you see our streams now. They're not boosted, it's just real numbers.
Yeah, real numbers, yeah. There's no bots there.
There's no bots there. So it's hard, it's hard when you indie, because you're fighting against the system. You're fighting with major companies. So they won't let you to just pull up and eat in one, the whole thing.
You just get a certain portion.
They need to be involved. It's either you involve them or you don't eat.
But when are you planning to drop the album?
I'm planning to drop it this year, 2024.
Date? Oh, there's no date. It's just gonna be a surprise.
Yeah, man. I'm not. We're still fixing some things. I don't wanna say a date and then the next thing is it doesn't have the way and since starting a date.
Yeah, it's really album. We've been.
And then my son will tell about so rainy. I'm going to drop it today. What? So I'm just trying to avoid that shandies. So people, but just keep your eyes on my wall. You'll know very soon.
When the album
when the album is dropping, I will probably most definitely post it on my socials.
That's some dope stuff. That's some dope stuff. In closing, right? What message can you just give out to that young boy who wants to be like Hitman? Or that young artist, let me put it this way, that young artist that is there maybe busy recording their first songs, first tapes.
My advice to y'all is don't trust rappers. Trust in Jesus, man. Don't trust rappers. I don't trust rappers.
Just tell them why. Just tell them why.
Rappers don't much that advice. I'm a rapper. Nah, I don't trust rappers. That's my advice. Trust Jesus.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Hitman CEO. And the album is going to be dropping soon. Please be on the lookout.
Yeah, most definitely. Shout out.
Yeah, let's get. When I pull up in the spot, they be asking what I got. Gas for an extra mile, an extra inch for the dot. When I pull up in the spot, better show me what you got.